the magical journey of little witch Lena. From a young age, Lena knew she was a special little witch. She lived in a colorful cottage adorned with all sorts of peculiar magical flowers and herbs. Every morning, her good friend, the squirrel Pippi, would come tapping on her window, ready to embark on adventures together. One day, Lena decided to create a special magic potion that required rare magical ingredients. She gathered Pippi and shared her plan. "Pippi, today we're going deep into the forest to find magical ingredients. Help me look for the plants we need." Pippi nodded eagerly and hopped onto Lena's shoulder as they set off on their adventure. They traversed through dense woods until they arrived at a serene stream. Lena's eyes couldn't help but be drawn to the lush greenery and colorful flowers surrounding them. "Pippi, look at those flowers!" Lena exclaimed with excitement, pointing to a cluster of shiny purple flowers that sparkled in the sunlight. Curiously, Pippi approached and sniffed the flowers. Lena crouched down, gently touching the petals, feeling their warm and velvety texture. Her eyes sparkled with delight because these flowers were not just beautiful, they emitted a unique magical aura that left her amazed and joyful. "Pippi, these flowers must be special. Let's pick one and give it to Nicole." Lena's voice brimmed with determination and kindness. Pippi happily jumped down and helped Lena pick the most beautiful flower, carefully placing it in her small basket. They continued their journey, traversing through more woods, occasionally hearing the songs of distant birds. Suddenly, a mischievous group of elves appeared before them, dressed in colorful clothes, hopping and playing around. "Hey, little witch, what are you up to?" the lead elf asked mischievously. Lena smiled knowingly, understanding these elves loved pranks and games. She bent down, blinking innocently. "We're looking for some special plants to make a magic potion. Have you seen these plants?" The elves exchanged glances, then suddenly quieted down. They began hopping onto tree branches, using their keen eyes to search every nook of the trees. Finally, an elf with a red hat shouted, "We've seen them. Those plants grow deep in the forest. Follow us." Lena and Pippi followed the elves, passing through towering trees and crossing a stream. In the depths of the forest, they found all the magical ingredients Lena needed: shimmering leaves, swaying blue flowers, and an ancient oak tree. Gratefully, Lena looked at the elves and smiled. "Thank you for your help. These plants are crucial for making magic potions." The elves exchanged glances again and suddenly started hopping and playing around, continuing their games. After leaving the elves behind, Lena and Pippi journeyed through more woods, past a stream, and crossed a meadow full of wildflowers. Along the way, they encountered many forest creatures: a lazy sloth lounging in a tree, colorful butterflies dancing among the flowers, and a singing bird whose song filled the forest with vitality. Finally, when Lena and Pippi returned to her cottage, the sun was setting. Lena happily began brewing the magic potion while Pippi sat nearby, watching. Once the potion was ready, they carefully poured it into a small bottle and stored it safely. That evening, Lena brought Pippi with her to visit her friend Nicole. Nicole was sitting in her garden, reading a book. Upon seeing Lena and Pippi, she stood up to welcome them. "Hi Lena, Pippi, what's been happening?" Nicole asked. Lena smiled and took out the shiny purple flower from her basket, gently placing it in Nicole's hand. "I picked this especially for you. I hope you like it," Lena said. Tears glistened in Nicole's eyes as she took the flower, kissing Lena's cheek warmly. She deeply appreciated their friendship and this beautiful gift. From that day on, Lena knew that with magic and friendship, they could make the world a better place. And Pippi, her little squirrel, remained her best companion and assistant. And so, the story concludes, with Lena and Pippi returning to their cottage, continuing their adventures and magical creations, enjoying the wonders of each day. This is the tale of little witch Lena and her adorable squirrel Pippi, a journey filled with magic and friendship. I hope you enjoyed this warm and charming story.